Hey everyone, thanks for joining again. I'm Alisha Soto Lewis.
I'm Stephanie Stivers.
And we are here to interview two newbies in the actors pool. Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Brianna Aleta.
I'm Kalen, Sustaita, but I go by Austin.
Yeah.
And here they are, and we are ready to pick their brain. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. Okay, so I will start with you, Brianna. When did you know you wanted to be an actor?
I knew I wanted to be an actor when I was a little girl. I used to go on auditions with my mom and my sisters. I used to participate in school plays and used to perform a lot on the dance teams and the step teams. And I always had a big heart for wanting to perform in front of large audiences. There's this adrenaline rush that I absolutely love. So when I came to college, towards the end of my career, I was like, okay, I definitely want to go ahead and pursue acting. That's where my heart is. I don't see myself doing the 9-to-5 job. So acting is where I'm at now.
Very
I love that.
Me too. What about you?
I have always wanted to become an actor, but I never really, I didn't know how to start, basically. I don't know where to start. I don't know who to talk to.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to see myself on the big screen. And I played sports all my life. And I was pretty good at sports, I'm not going to lie. But I was never really hungry for it. But I've always wanted to, like, be something big. So when I think I was around 18. I was sparring at this gym, and this guy he tells my mom, he's like, why are your boys boxing? Why aren't they on like the big screen? How come they're not making movies? And she was like, I don't know. But before that, I remember I used to always tell my mom about these type of stuff. I was like, Mom, at first it was kind of like a little joke. I was like, I want to become an actor. Like I want to see how I would do in movies, see how I would be. And then she's like, yeah, you should. But I never took action. I never pursued to it. And so I was 18. I was like, everybody knows Felipe, right?
Yes.
Felipe?
They don't, but yes.
Oh, wait.
They don't.
I had hit him up.
But we do.
Shout out to Felipe, by the way.
Felipe.
I actually hit him up on the DM on Instagram one day, and I was like, "Hey Felipe, I see that you're taking modeling pictures. That's cool, dude. I see you." And I was like, "But by any chance, does your modeling place have like acting teacher or acting class?" And he said, "No, but I go to this one guy named Steve Pena. He's from California. He's from LA. He knows what he's talking about. You should come check us out Sunday." And this was like on a Wednesday, and I told Felipe that I was gonna show up, and it was at Magic Time Machine. I showed up that one day. I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like,
That's awesome.
like just like the first day was just amazing. I think Stephanie was there.
I remember when
I
think
I was
remember
there.
you showing
You
up,
were
yeah.
there. I
was
remember
there.
you there.
That was cool.
And I was like, wow.
Yeah, it was.
I loved it. And I was a little slow at first, but everybody has to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And I feel myself just evolving. It's crazy how much you can learn from this.
Yeah.
good.
And you just learn,
Tons.
and then you just find out yourself. Like before, I always knew who I was, but like ever since I started acting, I found out who I really was. Like what's my feeling, and
Yeah.
how to react to certain situations.
Yeah.
I'm so much more emotional now.
I'm so much more like in tune with it and other people. I feel like I'm generally a happier person that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool, guys.
I like that. That was good. Okay, so you've always wanted to be on the big screen. You always did auditions. Is there anybody, Brown, you first? Is there anybody that you'd want to work with in the industry? Writers, directors, producers, actors? Who?
Oh my gosh, this is such a loaded question because I have so many.
Pick one.
So, I guess my favorite show right now is Dear White People. I love
That's a
Dear
good
White
show.
People. And so Justin Simeon is the producer, the director, the writer over the show, and I absolutely love the content that he produces, the type of dialogue that he has within the
Hashtag.
show.
No.
Yes.
And there's just something really fulfilling about, especially as an African American young girl, wanting to continue to build an impact on our community and wanting to inspire others and other minorities. And so he's one of the bigger ones that I'm wanting to work with right now. There's so many other great actors and actresses out there, but recently he's been I'm coming for you,
radar.
Justin. Like, I see you.
Yeah.
Oh!
There you have it. What about you?
I told myself that I was going to be on Netflix by age 21. I'm 20.
That's right.
I don't have any specific
just
producers
say that.
and directors who I want to work with. Whoever sees me, I'd be willing to work with them. And but as far as actors, I would love to be on set with DiCaprio and Denzel Washington. I like to
Yes.
study them. I think they're the best
They
actors
need to do
to
something
me.
together.
in my
Yeah, I
opinion.
know. On Netflix. Yeah.
Yes, that's good.
Very cool.
That's good. I like that.
So, Brianna, do you have a roadmap that you're following?
A roadmap. Yes, I do. I actually
Okay.
planned this out maybe a month and a half ago. So I've just finished college. That was a huge break.
Yes! Good job. Party time.
Yes. So finally got that out of the way.
Yes.
College was kind of like a roadblock. So now that that's out of the way, my goal is to get back to Austin. That's where I'm from, and to get into more acting classes, to find more work out there, since I now have the free time. And I told myself by the end of the year I want to have at least booked 3 really good jobs, as well as hopefully by the beginning of 2019 find representation. And while I'm out in Austin, I definitely plan on stacking my money and making sure that I have at least a year's worth of funds to go out to Atlanta by 2020 to really pursue acting as a beginner out there. I researched that they're the 3rd largest and growing industry out there for beginner actors. They have their own studios out there, so that's where I'm like trying to get to, and then hopefully
really
establish
cool.
myself as an Atlanta actress well enough to be able to get out to Cali. So that's
Yeah!
where
High
I'm going.
five. That's good shit,
That's
man.
good. I love that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good. What about you? Follow that.
He's like
Follow
Netflix, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Just make one up real quick. What's your roadmap?
He gets out his binder.
Right now, I'm in the process of saving some money to go out to California. I think I told you.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
to
right.
save up, and I am almost halfway there. But it'll do time. I'm gonna eventually do that, and then when I do that, I'm gonna go see Cali for a little bit, and that's the goal. Hopefully, I told myself by the end of next year or at the beginning of next year. Who knows?
Yeah. And Austin's filming his reel today.
Yep.
Some parts that he needs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what else?
Excited.
You're working on your representation.
Representation.
You already have
Already?
headshots?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
His headshots are already done?
Mm-hmm. It's all right.
He's
That's
on,
pretty good.
on a roll.
It's on a roll.
Yeah. We're all working, man. Getting there. Getting there.
Got on it.
Okay, so do you guys have any advice that you would like to give to the readers for where you guys are at? Something that's new that you guys figured out that other people may not know that are starting out? Like, is there anything that you want to tell them
Something you wish you would have known
before?
when you started.
I guess I'll start.
Yeah.
So, don't ever be afraid to ask a ton of questions. Questions are good.
Yes.
I wish I would have asked a lot of questions when I first started out because, essentially you think that you're just supposed to cash out money for headshots and to get, get into classes and all of this other stuff. But you really want to, I guess, focus on like getting some good training and really like getting a feel for who's in the industry. So something that I do is I go and I look up my favorite actors and actresses, and I see where they got their training from, or what's showing on their resume, to see what type of work that they've already done. So I can kind of get a feel for, you know, the type of stuff that I could be doing, you know, starting out. I think a lot of us have the idea that, okay, I'm going to start acting and I'm going to go straight to the big screen. I'm going to jump right into Cali and go to LA. But, you know, like we just explained, we have to have these roadmaps to be able to, you know, get there. So definitely have a plan for yourself. You know, don't be overwhelmed by the no's that you receive.
Yes.
But definitely have an idea and ask questions about what it is to work in the industry. Follow up on some good literature that you could get yourself into. I mean, the advice is overflowing. Like, I could talk about this all day. But those are going to be my main things.
How about that? We will, right?
Those are going to
We'll
be
bring
my
it back.
main things. It's just to really ask questions and to get a feel for who's in the industry. Don't be afraid to talk to people. I know that there's also this other stigma that, you know, a lot of people just, you know, want to keep all the good information to themselves, but there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there that really want to help you grow and succeed. So don't be afraid to ask questions. It's my main point of advice.
Good. What about you? What about you?
Don't listen to the naysayers. And by naysayers, I mean like it could be your friend, it could be your best friend, it could be your girlfriend, boyfriend, sibling. It doesn't matter. There's always gonna be people trying to low-key bring you down.
Yep.
And without even them realizing it, but you gotta catch on to those things. You know, all the negative stuff. Like, sometimes I even get some negative feedback from my family, but you know, you gotta learn how to tune it out. Remember, it's your life. You know, of course, do for your family, do for your community, people, but mainly do for yourself. Because, you know, if you're gonna try to make it off somebody else's, you know, what's that word, like,
their support
their support, you're gonna discourage yourself, and if you do that, then you're gonna just break yourself down. Do it
or quit.
You'll
quit and you won't do it. Yeah.
And you gotta learn how to take rejection, like what Brianna said. Okay, you gotta know how to talk to people. You can't be afraid.
Networking is huge.
Huge.
And I was reading on this one thing. Jason Capital, he said, let them reject you, don't reject yourself.
Oh, I like that.
That's good.
Really good. I like that.
And I want to piggyback off that. When he was saying that really brought me to when I first started to go ahead and take it seriously this past semester. Was my mom has always been, like, you know, complacent in finding that 9-to-5 job and wanting to, you know, be secure and benefit.
Yeah.
And so I was afraid to tell her and other people, afraid of, you know, okay, well, if I don't make these auditions and make these, you know, gigs, then I'm going to be a failure. You have to let go of that. Like that, you have to let go of the naysayers.
Yeah. You
really have to do it for yourself. You have to be in it. You have to brace yourself for the no's, brace yourself for the challenges that come along with it. Don't be afraid of going after what you want, especially if you know like in your heart that is something you really want to pursue. If acting or music or comedy, whatever it is, like, continue to pursue that. Like, success was never built off of a straight and narrow path. Like, you have to go through some of those trials, like, to really get and to appreciate, you know, when you get there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like they say, if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Amen.
And it's not easy, but it is great and very fulfilling.
And
right?
if you find the right people within the industry that want to help you,
you make some pretty good friends, you know.
You make some good pals.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's gonna be really awesome seeing how everybody grows.
Yep.
And I'm really excited, and I'm so glad that you guys came to do this with us.
Yes,
today.
me too. Thank
you
you
for
so
having
much.
us.
In the car.
In the car.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
And keep in tune for our next video.
Yes.
We're excited. It's a secret that we can't tell you.
No. Fridays.
Friday.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.